Good morning, guys. Welcome to Raptor Sports Cars. So what I'm going to do this morning is I'm just going to show you around one of our SB5 models. SB Self Build 5 makes reference to an MX5 base. This effectively means that we just use the MX5 engine, gearbox, front hubs, differential and rear hubs, and some other bits and bobs as well. So we're just trying so you can kind of recycle as much as the MX5 parts basically as you can. Now, we have like 2 or 3 different stages of self-build. You can just have the basic stage is just basically a chassis. You take it away and you just do whatever you want to do. To be honest with you, we don't really have a lot of people who go for that option. And next, our first stage is basically a chassis that's fully powder coated, shot blasted I should say, and then powder coated. And then customers get us to put the floor on it, aluminium floor, which you can just see in here. I'll just pan in there so it's all on for you. And then the other very, very popular option is guys just get us just to go and put the fuel pipe work in, which you can just see there, and then just to put all the brake pipes. And we usually just clip them all in and put everything that you need. As I say, some people are just not confident with that, and we fully understand that. After all, it's brakes, and if you've got a failure out on the road, it's you know, it can be a bit of a frightening experience. So that's stage 1. Stage 2, which is basically our most popular, is for us just to put all the electrics in for you. And when we mean by the electrics, we put the dashboard in it as well. We put all the switches in it, and the dash assembly. So really, and let me just show you this. This is kind of really cool. I say, especially if you're not really very good at electrics. So you can see here so that's just the headlight plug there. This is the side repeater plug. This one here is the front indicator plug. You can see there all the brake pipes. All the brake switch there is wired for you. And then we come round to the dash here, and this was quite a cool option. Again, what a lot of people it's kind of difficult to maybe see in this light. There you go. But you can see we've just carbon wrapped all the dash, and as you see, you've got a lovely little digital dash unit. Revs obviously in here, that gives you miles per hour, gives you coolant temp. It's got a nice little draggy app in it as well, so you can do like 0 to 30s and 0 to 60s and stuff like that as well. The other beauty about it is you've got fuel level, and within that dash assembly as well, you can also set high alarms. So you could set coolant temperature alarm, and it just flashes up and just tells you that you've got a bit of an issue. And the other thing as well is it's got like a speed limiter in it as well. So again, you can pre-program it. Say if you're doing, sort of 80 miles an hour or whatever, 70, it would just flack up and just tell you, just to calm down a little bit. And as I say, we've got indicator here, light switch, main beam, and if I pan across here, we've got your start switch, and as soon as you press that, it lights up with an ignition to tell you, and then you've just got your fog and your horn, your brake level indicator, and your hazard switch. And if we come down here, ignition switch here, so you've basically got that, and we've also got a little 12 volt down plug there. These 2 wires here, that's basically for the reverse switch. And if I make my way around to the back, and again we've got the same thing here, so offside light. So as a person, you would just, as a builder, you would basically come along, get your lighting unit and plug it in, and that's the level of what you need to do electrically to this car. And a lot of people like that, you know what I mean? They're just, say some people are find the electrics quite frightening, quite harrowing. And as I say, you can just buy that complete kit and it's all done for you. All the little earth bosses, it's all Copex for you, everything like that. You'll also note as well is that none of the wiring is drilled. It's not, nothing's drilled and secured to that chassis. That's quite important, So there you go. And I will say one thing is, obviously, this has got a cage, and a lot of people opt for that. They really like the safety aspect of it. So there you go. I hope that just gives you a bit of an insight to our next stage. That's stage 2. And then finally, if you wanted to go a little bit further, stage 3 is for us to fit all the wishbones, shock absorbers and suspension and everything like that, and the wheels, and i.e. make it a rolling chassis for you. It may be that maybe you're tight for space, and obviously, when you're building, it's probably better that it's movable. You can kind of roll it around, and we understand that, and that's no problem. So that's another option there for you as well. So, right, well, thank you very much. It's just over 5 minutes, and I said I would take 5 minutes of your time. Thank you very much, guys. Cheers.